A very good morning and welcome to yet another edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio this morning. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jared Abdin. We start off with a look at your headlines.
Newsfirst headline.
In headlines, Election Commission to announce campaign spending limits. Deputy IRT Commissioner arrested on bribery charges. Navy assists transfer of ill fishermen. US gives Israel 30 days to boost Gaza aid or risk cut to military support. And in sports, Sri Lanka level 3 match T20 series 1-all. And starting off in your top story this morning, the Deputy Commissioner of the Eastern Province Revenue Department has been arrested on allegations of accepting a bribe of 200,000 rupees. According to the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, the Deputy Commissioner accepted the bribe in connection with a case involving the sale of a property in Batiklo valued at 10 million rupees. The bribe was allegedly taken to facilitate the transaction without paying the required stamp duty. The suspect is scheduled to be presented in court. Shifting attention towards more local news, the Election Commission has announced that the maximum expenditure limit for candidates or political parties on behalf of a voter during parliamentary elections will be declared today through a Gazette notification. The Commission stated that secretaries of political parties contesting the election submitted their proposals regarding this matter yesterday. In addition, representatives of independent groups contesting the election have also submitted their proposals concerning election-related expenses. All these proposals will be reviewed and considered today, and the relevant Gazette notification will be issued accordingly. This Gazette notification will be issued in accordance with the regulation of Election Expenditure Act. On to more local news, the Sri Lanka Navy rendered assistance to bring ashore an ill fisherman who was aboard a multi-day fishing trawler on the high seas southwest of Sri Lanka, about 881 nautical miles off Dandra. Initially, the fisherman was retrieved by a merchant vessel in the sea area on being coordinated by the Maritime Rescue Coordination Centre, Colombo. After being brought ashore, he was rushed to the National Hospital of Colombo for medical attention. And up next is international news.
International news.
In news overseas, the US has written to Israel giving it 30 days to boost humanitarian aid access in Gaza or risk having some US military assistance cut off. The letter sent on Sunday amounts to the strongest known written warning from the US to its ally and comes amid a new Israeli offensive in northern Gaza that has reportedly caused a large number of civilian casualties. It says the US has deep concerns about the deteriorating humanitarian situation, adding that Israel denied or impeded nearly 90% of humanitarian movements between the north and south last month. And up next is your update on sports.
Sports news.
In sports, its cricket, Sri Lanka stormed back to level the three-match T20 series with an emphatic 73-run win over the West Indies on Tuesday, marking the largest ever margin of victory against the Caribbean side. The dominant performance at Dambulla was Sri Lanka's sixth largest T20 win against any team, surpassing their previous best over West Indies, a 57-run triumph in London in 2009. Sri Lanka, after setting a competitive target of 163, unleashed a relentless assault from their spinners, skittling the visitors for just 89 runs in 16.1 overs. This score marked the West Indies' lowest total against Sri Lanka in T20 internationals and their sixth lowest ever. The spin-dominated attack claimed 9 wickets with only 3 overs of pace bowled, capitalizing on a worn pitch that deteriorated quickly, leaving West Indies with no foothold in the chase. And with that, we wrap up this edition of the Yes 101's Visual Radio. For the News First team, I've been Joed Abdin. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.